Hi. Before we get into the 4 steps on how to know when to let go, it is important to understand why knowing when to let go will help you dramatically on the journey of you becoming your best you. So why is this important? Knowing when to let go is a very important factor in becoming the best version of yourself. This does not mean not to try with people or that struggle, complications, trials, and tribulations are not supposed to be a part of the journey. However, this means that you need to acquire a distinct level of self-value and to know how, where, when, and why to give your energy to people. This also means knowing when to fall back. Your life is precious. Honor and take care of it and its essence. So without further ado, here are the 4 steps to knowing when to let go. Step 1. Use this rule. If you have to force it, it's not worth it. Everything happens when it should, and there's a time and place for everything. If you have to force a situation or relationship, know that it is not worth it. If you find yourself forcing a relationship, this means over-pursuing, constantly trying to make someone happy, giving everything you are and being left with absolutely nothing, being underappreciated yet doing everything in your power, or tolerating constant disrespect and demeaning attitudes. This means that it may be time to let go. Knowing this rule is not knowing through your thoughts, but rather through a feeling. So be sure, because if it comes back to you on your terms, valuing your self-worth, it was meant to be. And if it doesn't, then you can be sure that it was not. Step 2. You know to let go when you have sincerely tried and continuously fail. When you do everything within your control, acknowledge that the results are outside of your control. There's an old saying that goes, you reap what you sow. This means if you work for it, you'll receive the benefits according to the work. If this is the opposite of what is happening, it is probably a sign that you're either working the wrong way or it is time for you to stop working. Remember, what is meant for you will be yours and can only be yours. If you have to stress about a situation outside of your control, notice this feeling and realize it's time for you to let go. When you have to push for things to the point where you are losing a sense of your genuine self, as well as self-respect, it means that in this moment, that thing is not for you. It may be one day, but not this day. Greatness is in store for you. You don't need anything that will not serve this reality. Therefore, if it demeans or belittles your truth, leave it alone. Step 3. Pay attention. Pay attention to the negative cues. Ask yourself, what is missing from this situation? We tend to think positively in relationships and situations we're gaining from. We hold on to things and think, at least we have this, or at least we have that. But what about what is not in the situation? Think about what is missing. What is different from what you expected from the situation? What feelings are you missing? How do you think you should be feeling? Pay attention to what does not happen and how you feel about that missing element. Paying attention to what is there as well as what is not will help you understand what you tolerate and allow as a person given the situation or relationship. Assess what you are investing, whether it be your time, your presence, your thoughts, your positive energy, and evaluate the value you are getting from putting yourself through that situation. You shouldn't have to feel inferior to achieve superior. Step 4. Patience. Our last step to knowing when to let go is having patience. Remember, what is true will live and is forever. What is not forever simply could have never been. So practice patience and make your assessments using the previous steps, and the situation will have to face the test of time. The truth is always present. It's just for you to realize it and to accept it. So that's it, people. Those are the 4 steps of the how to know when to let go. Post a comment about the tricks that you use to let go of a negative situation. Like and share this video with your friends. And remember to subscribe to this channel. I will see you here next time on Howell Consultations, the how-to being true to you.